Grand afternoon. My name is Leonard Munson, the Psychic Astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. The 2025 Mercury retrogrades will test your zodiac. Here is what's coming. On March the 15th, 2025, the planet of communication, transportation, siblings, short distance traveling, mechanical things, writing, speaking, publishing, investigation will go retrograde in Aries first and then in Pisces. When Mercury retrograde, it looks like it's moving backwards in the sky from Earth's point of view. This happens 3 or 4 times a year, and while it is not actually moving backward, it sure can make life feel upside down. Mercury rules communication, travel, and technology, so when it reverses, expect disruptions in these areas. Think delayed flights, misunderstood texts, missing packages, or even running into an ex unexpectedly. Yikes! However, on the brighter side, Mercury retrograde is not just about chaos. It is also a time for second chances. Maybe it's an opportunity to fix something that went wrong, revisit old relationships, or wrap up unfinished business. The key is to slow down, double check your plans, avoid jumping to anything major like signing contracts, starting new projects, or making big commitments. Each retrograde lasts about 3 weeks with an extra 10 days of build-up winding down. The zodiac sign Mercury is traveling through during retrograde give us clues about the Pacific, challenges and opportunity it brings. So knowing the dates and details ahead of time can help you navigate the chaos and make the most of it. While you're in the thick of it, try to avoid big decisions like signing contracts, starting new projects, or planning major life events. Instead, use this time to review, reflect, and reset. And remember, Mercury retrograde might throw a few curveballs, but it is also a chance to right past wrongs, repair what is broken, and prepare for a smoother path forward. With these Mercury retrogrades happening in 2025, a little preparation and patience can go a long way in making these times work for you, not against you. Which signs will be affected by Mercury retrograde in 2025? Mercury retrograde will affect everyone, but how much depends on your zodiac sign, sun, moon, or rising, or Venus, or even better, if you know it. In 2025, Mercury will retrograde in Aries, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. And one of these is your sign. Expect to feel it more effectively and intensely. Gemini, Virgo, ruled by Mercury, are especially sensitive to its retrograde motion, regardless of what Mercury is. So if you are belonging to one of these signs, buckle up. You might notice its influence a bit more than the most. What are the 25 Mercury retrogrades? Here are the key Mercury retrograde dates in 2025 to mark on your calendar. If you can avoid scheduling major decisions, events, or commitments during these times, but if you cannot, don't stress. Sometimes these tricky dates are part of a bigger cosmic plan. Just be prepared with backup plans and maybe backup plans for your backup plans. Dates for Mercury retrograde in 2025. Phase 1, March 14th to the 7th of April, starts in the fire sign in Aries and ends in the water sign Pisces. Phase 2, July the 17th to the 11th of August in fire sign Leo. Phase 3, November the 9th to the 29th, starts in the fire sign Sagittarius and ends in the water sign Scorpio. How Mercury retrograde will affect you in 2025. March 7, 2025 to April the 7th, 2025. Mercury retrograde in Aries and Pisces. The first Mercury retrograde of 2025 starts in the bold, fiery sign of Aries and ends in the calmly dreaming waters of Pisces. The start of this retrograde will feel intense. Aries brings a lot of energy, and when Mercury goes retrograde here, it can cause a lot of frustration, especially in your relationships, both personal and professional. Expect small things to get on your nerves, and it might feel like you are clashing with others more than usual. But things will start to calm down after March the 29th, when Mercury moves into Pisces. Here, the energy softens and people will likely begin to approach their goals with more patience and a clear strategy. It is time to take a step back and reflect. For the fire signs Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and water signs Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this retrograde will hit hardest as Mercury stirs up personal values, priorities for these groups. Adding to the mix, Neptune, ruler Pisces, is transitioning out of its home sign and moving into Aries for the next 19 years. This shift may create a tension between Aries' bold nature and Neptune's dreamy energy. Pisces will also face an identity change as its ruler Neptune moves out of the sign of after 11 years. How Mercury retrograde in Aries will affect each sign. Part 1. Aries, you will be reassessing your personal identity, including how you look and how you see the world. Taurus, expect old memories and ideas to come up, challenging your moods. Gemini, your friendships and ambitions may feel uncertain or in need of rethinking. Cancer, work and career goals could take a hit. You might feel stuck in your routine. Leo, expect travel plans, legal matters, or spiritual quests to be impacted. Virgo, you might experience challenges around commitments, finances, or even intimacy. Libra, relationship will need careful attention during this time. Scorpio, your health and daily work routine can be disrupted. Sagittarius, romance, creativity, and personal projects might face delays or confusion. Capricorn, your home life and family matters may feel out of sync. Aquarius, communication, learning, and relationship with siblings or neighbors might go haywire. Pisces, you'll be focusing on your values and money. Be mindful of old financial issues popping up. Part 2. Mercury retrograde in Pisces affects each sign. Aries, expect memories, moods, and old ideas to resurface, forcing you to reflect on your past. Taurus, friendship, career goals could be in flux, making you consider your ambitions. Gemini, your career might feel uncertain and you may need to reassess your professional path. Cancer, you may find travel, learning, or spiritual pursuit a bit frustrating during this time. Leo, financial matters, commitments, or intimate connection might require a second look. Virgo, relationship would need extra patience and misunderstandings could arise. Libra, your health and work routine might face delays or disruption, so be prepared. Scorpio, romance and creative projects may not go as planned, and you might revisit old passions. Sagittarius, expect home and family matters to be in flux. Be open to adjustments. Capricorn, communication, learning will be key areas for reflection, especially with siblings and neighbors. Aquarius, money and personal values could become a focus, especially if there are old financial issues resolved. Pisces, you'll be reassessing how you present yourself, how you see the world. So Mercury retrograde, like any retrograde, reviewing when it was going direct and correcting the mistakes. So it's time to redo, reschedule, reflect, re-examine, reassess, redirect, reapproach, and correct the mistakes that you made when the planet Mercury went retrograde. So this represents when Mercury goes retrograde in Aries and when Mercury goes retrograde in Pisces 2025. All right? So let's review. Let's recheck. Let's reschedule. Let's restart. Let's refocus. Let's redirect.